The following video may not be suitable for children 13 and under. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Enewtabie here, and today we're going to take a look at G.I. Joe Classified Cobra, Chip, Raptor, Talon, and General Ledger. Got this in the mail like 10 minutes ago, actually, on Amazon. Just showed up, so excited to take a look at this. Always like looking at new G.I. Joe Classified stuff. Didn't have this figure as a kid. Never knew about it until much later in life. This is a different kind of take on it. We'll go over all that. Before we get too far in if you're watching this right now, please think about subscribing to the channel, like this video, share this video. Think about becoming a member too. Also, I want to mention, you go down the description, the first little line, you click that, become a member, it goes to help the channel. So if you think about doing that, that'd help out a lot. But yeah, number 139 right here. We've got some artwork here on the side. It's got his Wolverine type claws. It's got the Falcon. You know, I don't know where you see Falcons much anymore other than like Atlanta, the Middle East, and ancient times. So number 139 there. Barcode, stats we don't actually pay attention to. And then we got artwork back here on the back. We're showing him with the hood thing on here. The engine rotor thing, whatever it called for his wings. And then some little CM2 here. Got some trouble bubbles in the background. We've got some birds floating around. He's just flying through the mountains. I will say, and I looked at it because I was curious. I thought maybe they had took the wings from like Vulture from Spider-Man and just repurposed them. And they didn't. I swear to God, I was like, man, that looks sort of like the way that thing looked. I didn't know, but it is not. But it is a different take. The original one had like just like a cape with bird wings, I think. But this is definitely a different take. But you know what? I'm very open-minded to the weird stuff of G.I. Joe, like the alley vipers and the bats and different things like that. The zombie troopers, that stuff right there, I think is different enough for the line, and where it's good. One thing I'm not liking that I'm seeing here already is that big U cut in the chest. I do not like the way that always looks, especially when you're showing like skin. It just never looks that good. But that's it for the packaging. Let's open up, take a look at it, and look at the figure. All right, got all the accessories out of the packaging. There's one thing that's very, I don't know, it's mighty weird. We'll talk about it here in a minute. But so we got General Ledger, bird here. No articulation. It's got the little peg here, so it'll fit on the arms. This looks fine for a static bird. Got the little hood on there that the Falcon trainers keep. Flexible tails, some nice little details on the feathers. That's kind of plain and simple. Have you seen these before? These are kind of like the Wolverine claw things that like Nunchuck used. I don't think somebody else has used as well. Who was it? Who used these? I don't know. Somebody else has used these. But got these in black. We've got a knife. Painted silver, kind of gunmetal. A little detail on the handle there. We've got a Glock. Pretty sure that's a Glock because it looks like mine. Silver slide, compensator on the end, port for blast effect. That looks pretty good. Maybe that's supposed to be a laser in the bottom. I don't know. Got Picatinny rail in the bottom. But yeah, so that's pretty neat. Got the Falcon head cover. It's pretty pliable. I think it just goes on and just fits on top of his head. The bird eyes are kind of painted like a goldish thing right there. You can see the feathers on the bird. This is fine. I think this will probably work well for what you want. It's bendable enough. It's got the little thing for the hat set on top of his head. And yeah, so that's it for those accessories. And then let's get to the wings. So, okay, so this is the backpack. It plugs in one peg, which kind of unfortunate. I feel like that's not going to do great. But so it's incredibly light. Like, it's got nice details, right? Got rip wings, EM2, got these kind of like thruster things here. Got bird wings, it's painted silver, brown, tan wings. Got lots of articulation here, so that'll fold up. That'll fold up. This wing will articulate up like that and all the way down behind. So yeah, and then, but it's very light. I don't know. Maybe I'm just was thinking, it's going to be a little more sturdier or something. But there you go. You can fold the backpack in all kinds of different ways. So the details look good. I just don't like how light it feels. I don't know. Maybe it needs to be light for a reason. But the detail and the paint, all that looks pretty good. So this just reminds me of Vulture's like jetpack from Spider-Man so much. I don't know, from the movie, the one with the kid. But yeah, there we go. So let's bring in the figure. All right, here he is. So I will say, like, his bottom half of the body feels like sturdy. He's got like these bird boots here with feathers coming out. The legs feel, got some little heft to it. We've got molly gear here with little pouches on the side. We got a holster here on the belt that's like really loose. So, if you want to cross draw and like do something like this, you could do that. Whatever you want to do. Well, and they got a nice belt buckle here with a bird on it, silver. I hate these chest pieces right here, the way they're cut. Never liked them. But is what it is. We got a knife. Let's see. Do we have somewhere to put a knife? Okay, we've got, I guess that's what this is. Right there. That's kind of different. Don't think I've ever seen that before. We've got some nice detail and tattoo down the back. We've got a nice like tribal tattoo on the arms here. Got a little pendant that's kind of molded into this bird vest right there. He's got the shaved sides with the long hair in the back. He's got a Lone Ranger mask with a little silver on top. Hi-ho, silver. Dang, that worked out. That's a great joke. People should be laughing at how great that is. We've got the little pegs here for the bird. So you can like kind of set him in here like that and then do, that. I'm trying to do it on camera. Let's see. Looking up over the camera. So you got a peg that the bird will go into, but there you go. So you can articulate that. You got your bird on your arm. Like that. That works pretty good. The peg is really soft. Don't know how I feel about that, but I like the details on the figure here. So then we got the hood popping on his head like that, and then there you go. So that makes it look a lot better. You know what would have been kind of cool is if they did a nod to the original. And I could see them doing the retro with kind of like the bird cape type thing. But there's tons of little details here. We got like the holster piece right there. Pants got some nice detail, and the little wings and the boots different. These boots are kind of thick too. See down here in the bottom. So yeah, so that's that. And then you can wear the claws. I guess we'll do that. Plug the pistol in here. I am surprised how loose this belt is, but I mean, it works so you can flip it around. So it's pretty cool. Like I said, we're going to pop on this backpack and see how this goes. You know how Joe backpacks don't tend to do the best. All right, so I guess that's in there. Man, that feels loose. But you can articulate this thing however you want to. So if you want to do the wrap around, defend yourself with the shield type thing, you can do that. You can do the fully extended, which I don't know how you're going to fit that on the shelf. Because, I mean, yeah, it needs to be a little bit better solution. Like, this guy could have used, like, additional peg holes, right? I think, like another slot in the back. You know how Black Series does their backpacks with, like, 2 notches now. I think they've learned that, like, some things need a little bit more on the back. But look how big that wingspan is. That's crazy. And I don't have a tape measure handy, but that's got to be at least a foot wide right there. So maybe you can put him on a flight stand and have him fly. So I think it's pretty cool, man. I'll be honest with you. You know, this is kind of one of the things I buy a lot of these figures. Excuse me. Buy a lot of these figures, and sometimes I'm kind of like committed to the line now, so I'm like pretty much getting everything. And then there's some stinkers, right? And there's some things that like end up being surprises. And there's a lot of stuff. It is what you expect, and this is a little bit better than what I expected. So, the wings being light is probably my biggest issue. I feel like could be better connections, a little bit more weight to it. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't need more weight. It's just, it feels, I hate to say it feels cheap, but it does feel cheap in a way. So I don't know. I can't like kind of put my finger on it, but the figure itself is pretty cool. So yeah, you could like do that wrap around, like defend yourself from the shields, or use the thing to stab somebody type stuff. I don't know. I'm not good at posing, but you get the point what it does. But overall, pretty good presentation. Let me know in the comments. Did you get this guy? Did you have this guy as a kid? I did not. But I don't let that stuff kind of stand in my way anymore. I used to be like, well, I'll just get the ones as a kid. But now I'm like, man, there's a lot of cool stuff you miss out by just trying things. So try them, see them. Don't like them. Lesson learned, right? There it is. Chip, Raptor, Talon, and General Ledger. Thank you for watching the video. I do appreciate it. Think about subscribing to the channel. Like, share, do all that good stuff. Think about becoming a member. Stay tuned for more. I think we've got the Marine Sniper sitting right up to the side of here. And Road Pig is supposed to be on the way. So anytime for that. I always love the Dreadnoks. Thanks for watching. See you down the road.